Hello. Welcome to TIOmarkets price action analysis, and today we're going to take a look at Bitcoin, as there has been quite an increase in the volatility of this market. So we are looking at the reasons for this and why it creates trading and investing opportunities. But first of all, we've had a lot of growth in this channel. From below 300 in August, we have grown to over 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for making this possible. Maybe you also would like to take us to the next level by sharing the URL with your friends in social media. I'm sure they would appreciate, and we certainly do also. So one more thing, please remember that we don't provide any investment advice, and you should only watch this video if you agree with this disclaimer and with the fact that we don't provide investment advice, but only educational and marketing material. So why should the elections in the US state of Georgia play into the value and future returns from Bitcoin? I'm going to explain this to you. Basically, if the grand old party, the GOP, Republican Party, wins 1 or 2 seats, which are available in this contest, then the Democrats can't control the whole parliament. As you know, US Parliament has 2 houses, lower and upper, and at the moment the upper house, the Senate, is controlled by the GOP. Now, if the Democrats win both seats, then it is more likely that we will have bigger economic support packages, basically meaning that the USD is more likely to be weak, and this would create a stronger environment for the Bitcoin to go higher against the dollar. So GOP win, we have a stronger USD, and Democrat win, we have weaker USD and stronger Bitcoin. So let's go and take a look at the technicals and see what we can decipher of the current price action now. As you might guess, there is a historical connection between the value of US dollar and the Bitcoin against USD. It's only natural, of course. There was a time in 2018 from April to December when USD was rallying from a low, and what happened with the Bitcoin, it lost almost 70% of its value, 66% to be precise. And now we've had something opposite happening. Down here in March last year, it was the low, very low of the Bitcoin last year, and around that sort of time, the US legislators decided they are going to provide over $2 trillion of economic aid, and this diluted the value of the dollar, and at the same time, and as a result of it, I should say, Bitcoin rallied about, let me double check here, the rally altogether was about 770%, and to the current levels about roughly 700%. So when the value of dollar declines, Bitcoin can have a huge rally. But at the same time, we need to remember that when there are times when the value of the dollar might be actually increasing, then there is a risk of Bitcoin moving lower. And now we can take a look at some technical levels to see what this means for us in terms of trading opportunities. So the market here, and I'm going to make this a little bigger so that you can see better. And basically, as you can see from this ATR, the market really rallied, the volatility really exploded here. So from about 388 to about 1386 at max. So market rallied above this channel that it was nicely trading inside, and now it has moved outside on the top, and also to the downside it has violated the channel low. So we definitely have different psychology here. We have more uncertainty, and people are reacting to the election. So it's happening today, and it could cause more volatility even still in Bitcoin. Basically, people are thinking that, okay, if the Democrats don't get those 2 seats, then we are more likely to see USD rising, and therefore we could see more weakness in Bitcoin. The key levels at the moment are here. You can see them up here, obviously the latest high, but then we also have a lower high here, which suggests that the buyers aren't as much in control that they used to be. And if we take a look at, just create a, sorry, I'm going to take that a little further there so that it's not distracting us, and there. So if we line up the tops, it pretty much looks like we have a descending trend line there, resisting the moves higher, pretty close to the current levels. And if we create, let's say we create a channel from this, I'd say the channel low is somewhere down here where we have the latest reactionary low. Why is this reactionary low important? I think if we go a little bit, take a little more history here into this chart, I reckon it was a major low combined with important Fibonacci levels. Sorry, let me do this again. And Fibonacci levels are there. So 38.6 if you take this prominent low here in December, 11th December. But if obviously people look at different levels, different starting points. So somebody might take this prominent low, and then the same area here coincides with 50% Fibonacci, which is always highly, highly important. So I think this is definitely an area, if we get an adverse price reaction below this and inside this bearish channel here, if the price starts to roll over, then the first target is somewhere around here, 29,908. Then the second target somewhere down here, around a 50% Fibonacci retracement, which is 28,376 at the moment. And as always, we don't know what the election results are going to be like. We just have to follow what the price does, what the results are, and how price reacts to those results. And that's part of the excitement in trading. It always keeps you on your toes. It really helps in terms of staying awake and being active in the market. What I'm really trying to say that being a trader is never dull. It's always interesting, it's always challenging, it's always highly, highly motivating. So yeah, so this is what I'm seeing at the market, in this market at the moment. And once the results are out, I think we are going to look at the bigger picture as we then know what the results are and where the key levels are. And also, most importantly, we will know what and how the price has reacted into the news. So thank you again for your time. And if you want more analysis, please go to TIOmarkets.com/analysis, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care, trade safe, and see you soon.